Hey guys, thanks for tuning in here. Welcome. This assignment is going to be called the fractured landscape. So there was the original reference I was looking at and the final product of what you're going to end up with in the end. So um, this piece is going to be done using 2 sheets of paper. So this is a mega project by comparison. 2 sheets of paper used in one project. If there's space in between them is called a diptych. Diptychs historically are hinged together and made on wood, but this can still be considered a diptych. Alright, so that happened really quick there, but I did draw a 1/2 inch border all the way around, and then I taped the 2 sheets of paper together. So that is your starting point. Once you've got those 2 sheets of paper taped together with the 1/2 inch border all the way around, you can look at your reference and get that sketch in there. I wish you could see my reference so you could see what I am doing, but I'm just sketching that reference and getting that in place. Once your sketch is in place, the fun starts and you can start adding the markers in, or whatever medium you decide to use. If you want to experiment with some watercolors or paint, or even colored pencils would probably be alright in this case. Alright, so just layering in different colors. Changed my mind there on that brown and went with it wasn't quite black, but it's pretty close, just to save myself some time and get some of those shadows to really pop a little quicker, and then layered in a second brown on top of that. So lots of layering with the markers. If you've got an assortment of markers, that's nice because you can experiment that way. Actually, I was really pleased with the way this project turned out before I added the little fracture lines. You'll see that at the end. But you know, you got to take those risks sometimes and just go for it. From start to finish, this took a little over 2 hours, probably about 2 hours and 15 minutes or so, to measure everything, draw it, and add the markers in. Markers are a great medium for filling things in quickly. Okay, so all of the marker work is done, and this is what I was saying. I really liked it at this point and had a hard time filling in the dark lines. Right after I finished all this pencil work, I was just in love with it. But wanted to push through and see how it looked as I intended to do it from the start. And so what I'm doing here is adding, going around all the contours of the objects, and anything that has an outline or anything like that I'm outlining, and also adding a few out of my imagination to give it kind of a fractured, sort of a stained glass type of look here in the end. See, that line there wasn't there, I just decided to put that in. And then a few lines into the sky. Alright, as you go along, you'll outline everything. You don't have to use an ultra fine point Sharpie. A regular marker is good enough since you're going to be filling this all in. So, last but not least, going through and filling in all of the details there with those fracture marks that I put in. Once again, kind of takes away the delicacy from it and turns it into a heavier looking piece, but I think both pieces are really nice. I'm happy with it in the end. So there's the final piece, guys. Does look a lot like a stained glass window. Good luck on this, and thanks for watching.